Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, we're going to be installing Docker on Ubuntu. So if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Please like, subscribe, and share, and do all that good stuff. And if you're returning, let's learn some new stuff. So I'm going to be doing this for some other projects, but I figured I'd just make a quick video on installing Docker and doing this together, right? So I already installed Ubuntu. I did all my updates. I did all my upgrades and all that good stuff. But we'll do some, I'll show you guys the step-by-step process, right? So on my desktop here, as you can see, it's installed Docker Engine on Ubuntu. And you can just pretty much walk through this, but I already have my commands laid out. But yeah, you can set up the repositories. You can set up the GPG key and do all that stuff. You can pretty much copy this and just keep going down, and you just do a quick update again to make sure the Docker repository is there, and we'll check all this stuff out. And then you can install the engine and verify the engine. You can run hello world just to verify that Docker is done. And you can also do like a docker-v for the version and all that stuff. But yeah, so let's go ahead and minimize this. So the first things first, let's go ahead and open up our terminal. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this a little bigger. And the quick thing I want to do, I'm just going to do a quick sudo apt update just to make sure everything is up to date. All right, like it says, just want to make sure all is good. So we'll let this do its thing. It all depends on your internet speed on this process. And you're probably running this in a VM. And I have this network is a little slower than my prod network. Okay, so that's good. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to copy this command from my other screen, and I want to show it over here. So let me just copy this, and then I'm just going to paste it here. So what we're going to do is sudo apt install apt transport https cc certificates. So this is going to go ahead and install this. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, I should have just done the -y as well, but let that go in its merry way. And let's go ahead and do a Control L. So come back to the top. And the next thing we're going to do, I want to copy this next command. There's about 10 or 11 steps to do. And now we're going to go ahead and download the key. So we're going to do curl. And then we're going to curl it from the download.docker.com, Linux, Ubuntu, GPG. And then, the commands are all in the site, but I just copied it off to make it easier for myself. And then step number 4 is, let's go ahead and copy this. And what I'm going to do is this next command is going to just do the user share rings, Docker, and pretty much put that, like I said, it's pretty much all here. I just pretty much just copied and pasted and made it a little better for me to read. So now, since we have the Docker container not up and running, but so I want to show you. Let's go ahead and do a sudo apt update, and we should see now we have download.docker.com/Linux and Ubuntu. So now we have this in our repository. That's what I meant to say, the repository. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is this command. Let's go ahead and install it now. Okay, sudo apt install docker ce cli, and container.io. Right, and let's go ahead and hit Y there. Okay, so once this installs, then we can see the Docker version. This can take some time depending on your internet speed. Let's just see how long it takes for us. And the next thing we're going to do is just do a quick docker-v for version. So let's go ahead and jump back over to here. So pretty much we did step number 1. We came down and did step number 2. And then we did a few other steps that we installed the packages. We installed all this good stuff. I just put it in a pretty much one-liners, so I can just copy and paste it. But yeah, you can follow this as well. I just found it like the way I did it was a little easier. Okay, so that's done. And now what we can do is just do Docker -v. And now you can see we have Docker version 21.0.3. Okay, so now what we can do is just do like a sudo Docker. We can run hello-world. Okay, if you don't have this locally, it's going to install it and do its fancy stuff. And you can see everything is good. This message shows that your installation appears to be working correctly. All right, so we should be good there. So now the last thing I'm going to do, I just like to do this. What I'm going to do is add it. It might be already there, but let's just go ahead and do this really quick. Docker. And then I'm going to, let me just add the group first. Group add Docker. All right, so the group already exists. So what I'm going to do is make some user changes. So I'm going to do sudo usermod AG, and then I'll put Docker. And pretty much, I'll explain what I'm doing right now. Can't type in. Okay, and then I want to do quick net group Docker. All right, it's fine. So pretty much what I did was I just added my current user into the Docker group, right? So I can run everything on my Docker containers as my InfoSec Pat user. Okay, so that pretty much concludes this video. And if you have any questions, if you have any references, you can put in the comments. I'll try to answer it. But you know, you can also refer to the docs.docker.com on the install of Ubuntu if you have any errors. And just, yeah, those are the simple steps. There's only a few steps to install Docker on Ubuntu. Hopefully it's been informative for you guys. I really thank you so much for viewing. And until next time, have a good one. Thank you, guys.